go help the pain. No, don't you do that. Come on. Come on, Smitty, you stay with me. Let's go, we gotta move. Come on. Help me get him down! Help me get him down! Yeah. Come on, let's move! Come on! Can't help him, buddy. He's gone. No. Come on! We gotta get out of here! Go. Come on, let's go!
Soldiers don't go to hell. It's war. Soldiers, they kill other soldiers. We're in a situation where everybody involved knows the stakes. And if you're going to accept those stakes, you got to do certain things. It's business. We're soldiers. We follow codes, orders.
So does that justify everything that you do?
Excuse me, let me tell you something. When America opened the floodgates and let all us Italians in, what do you think they were doing it for? Because they were trying to save us from poverty? No, they did it because they needed us. They needed us to build their cities and dig their subways and to make them richer. The Carnegies and the Rockefellers, they needed worker bees, and there we were. But some of us didn't want to swarm around their hive and lose who we were. We wanted to stay Italian and preserve the things that meant something to us: honor and family and loyalty. And some of us wanted a piece of the action. Now, we weren't educated like the Americans, but we had the balls to take what we wanted. And those other fucks, those other, the J.P. Morgans, they were crooks and killers too, but that was the business, right? The American way.
Oh, hey guys, I didn't even see you there. How's it going? You guys doing all right? I'm doing all right. Well, anyways, welcome back. Today is Wednesday, September 12th, 2018. And as you already know, I'm so happy to have you here, as always, as usual. Hope you guys are doing all right. You know, I was just discussing with my friend before I logged on today. What to talk about. It's literally 11 a.m. and I've been up all morning and been scouring through the news and stuff like that. There's a bunch of things I could talk about, but I don't like talking about the same thing over and over again. You know what I mean? Like, meaning that I want to talk about Elon Musk, you know, interview, but then I see, you know, I've already seen like 700 million other YouTubers, you know, talk about that. What is there to talk about? You know what I mean? It was a great fucking interview. He got high at the end. What the fuck is a big deal? He didn't even inhale, right? So that's it. Got a bunch of other shit I could talk about. Yesterday I watched the interview with Vays. I mean, not the interview, the debate between Vays and Roger Ver.
Laurie's the senior VP at a big, huge PR firm.
It's not that big of a deal.
Company's turning 20, so you can bang it, but you can't get it drunk. Right? Yeah, she gets it. She enjoys my humor.
So, Tammy Lynn, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Like, where are you from? I'm always fascinated to meet Ted's girlfriends.
What do you mean girlfriends? Was it like a lot of them or something?
No, that's not what she meant at all, right? Laurie, you didn't mean that.
No. What I meant to say was Ted's very handsome, so I'm always interested in meeting the lady that can snatch him up.
Did you just call me a whore?
What?
You just worry about your own snatch. How about that, honey?
Whoa, hey!
Whoa,
what the hell happened?
What
We're having a friendly meal here.
This was a nice evening.
time.
Don't talk shit to me.
I just asked you a question.
You know, you're a freaking snob. You think you're all cool because you work at some fucking fancy shit place? Whatever.
Okay, take it easy. Nice, Laurie, real nice.
Me? It's not my fault she can't speak English.
Oh, fuck you! Just because you're on the business world and shit, you think what? Everybody should like suck your asshole or something?
Okay, all right. Tammy, look, come on, honey, let's get out of here. We'll go back to my place for a couple of vodka and strawberry quicks.
You
all
know
right, come
what?
on.
I gave birth once, bitch. I could kick your fucking ass, and you better never show your face around Quincy. Hear me?
Okay, come
Ever.
on, come on. I didn't know you had a baby. Is it alive?
Two guys that I really don't like very much, but after watching it, I'm really glad I watched it. I'm gonna put the link at the bottom so you guys can check it out. It was really good. It was really interesting, and you know, literally, I got a little bit more respect for Tone Vays, you know, because of the way he interacted with Roger Ver, and you know, being able to see them both on a stage in front of people where they have to measure themselves, and really, you know, there's no room for editing, there's no room for, you know, there's no cameras, you know, type of shit, you know, where they're, you know, things could be changed. It was all live action. You really got to see both guys' true colors. So, you know, even though I don't agree with everything Tone Vays says, you know, remember, I'm still in the boat of, you know, just like what Steve Jobs says here.
But life, that's a very limited life. Life can be much broader once you discover one simple fact, and that is everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you.
That we're all pretty much exactly the same, you know what I mean? Yeah, sure, a few of us are smarter here and there, but listen, I've come across people that are fucking geniuses, you know, like, you know, again, 17 billion times smarter than I am, but then they have absolutely zero common sense, absolutely nothing when it comes to like wisdom or any kind of like life experience, you know, so shit like that. So like in the end, even though some other people out there might have, you know, more better qualities, you know, on certain things than what we do, if you really put the totality, you know, together, you know, we're pretty much all the same. It's just, again, we're all a little different, you know, meaning that guy can run faster than me, you know, but I can think smarter, you know, that guy's funnier than me, but, you know, I can do this, you know, shit like that, and everyone's, you know, but I'm funnier than that guy, and like, you know, we all have our own thing, and it's all about figuring out who we are and going forward. So anyways, with that being said, you know, like, it was a really great interview, because as I was telling my friend, you know, I was talking to John. As I was talking to John, I was letting him know, you know, like, why that interview was actually great for anyone to watch and check out, because for me, what I got out of it was the fact that, you know, we're all pretty much the same. I could take the stage with any one of those guys and debate and talk about certain things, and in fact, just about anything, and so on and so forth. How when Tone Vays was asked certain questions and he was answering them, he was a bit more, you know, eloquent in what he was saying. He was a little easier to understand, and he made really good points, and he was taking really strong jabs at Roger Ver. Now, remember, I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist. I do believe in that we need cryptocurrencies and so on. So again, like, I don't believe in how hard he was going at, you know, I don't agree with everything that Tone Vays was saying, in the sense of like, oh, only Bitcoin, only this, we don't need other coins. And just like, I was expecting to disagree with every single fucking thing Roger Ver said, but I didn't. I actually agree with a few things that he had to say, you know, meaning that we do need more currencies, and we do need, you know, the infrastructure, we need all this shit. It's just that, oh, sorry, I kicked the camera there. Kick the baby, kick the baby. But anyways, you know, the one thing I just, you know, what I got out of that was the fact that how, you know, each individual had their, you know, version of the truth, and how they continued with that version of the truth. And, you know, a lot of times they were just like not even thinking about, you know, what other people's truths are. And, you know, if they're, you know, for example, you know, like, they just think that there's one path to glory, when they really should understand that there's like 100 paths to glory. And you know what I mean by that, you know, meaning that us in the crypto space, you know, we all understand that it's all about what we're doing, what we're building, we have all of us together here. Man, that truck was so loud it turned on the fucking alarm to a car back there. Hold on a sec.
Car! Game on! Game on!
And we're back. So yeah, like I was saying, you know, all this really, you know, put into perspective was the fact that you know, we all have our own truths. You know, there is no one solution to this whole fucking thing that we're going through right now, but that we all need to be working together and at the very least listening to each other and being part of this whole thing. So like the fact that they went on and they did that debate yesterday, I thought it was great because, you know, I got to, you know, see them both for their true colors. After I finished the whole thing, yeah, sure, I still don't agree with everything that, I don't agree with almost anything Roger says, and I don't agree with like a good majority of what Tone says, but I actually got a lot of respect and love for Tone now because of how he talked to Roger Ver, did not back down, confronted him very hard, and so on and so forth. And that, and again, you could see it in Roger's face and interactions that he was extremely flustered. He was acting like a little baby. He was getting mad, screaming. Someone from the audience was like, hey, I'm new to this whole crypto space, but after watching you guys, you know, interact, I'm scared of this whole thing, you know. So it was great. It was really great because I'm telling you, man, you know, like it really got to put things into perspective, you know, and like you really got to see things. So if all of a sudden Roger Ver would have been talking about his point, meaning that, yeah, we need all kinds of cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin isn't doing the job, so that's why I created mine, and then we have other cryptocurrencies and and like I'll be great. I actually would be listening to him a lot more, but the fact that where he says that, you know, blatantly, oh, Bitcoin is horrible, you know, Satoshi doesn't know what he's talking about. Bitcoin Cash is the one thing. Forget every other cryptocurrency on the fucking market. Our cryptocurrency is the only thing. And it's like, listen, I can't. You know what I mean? And that's where a lot of people literally tune out. All right, they tune out. They stop listening to him. They shut him out. And again, you know, if you watch that interview, you get to see like almost everybody in the audience was against Roger Ver, and not that they were on Tone's side, but they actually, you know, they respected what Tone was saying because it was like what a lot of people think about Roger and so on and so forth. So again, I just implore you guys to watch it. I think you guys will like it. It was a really good debate. It was really cool. One of the things that I did not like about it was towards the end, you know, middle end, that they put Leo Wald as a moderator, and I mean, I don't know, man, I could blatantly tell, you know what I mean, that, you know, she was shutting down Roger Ver and allowing Tone Vays to talk. And I didn't like that very much. I don't like that because it's like, you know, at least let them both have an even playing field. Even, you know, like let Roger Ver hang himself in front of the public square. We don't, you know, there's no need to. That's another thing too that people just don't understand, you know. That's why we need things like that, you know what I mean? So that, you know, they can talk in public in front of others. And again, you know, in front of the public square, they look like fucking morons, and the people will then decide what, you know, what the truth is. So, you know, there's no need to shut someone out. You know, there's no need to, like, you know, when Roger was talking, to kind of like, you know, control what he was talking. No, let him fucking talk. Let him talk. So I understand why, you know, why Leo Wald was doing what she was doing. She was protecting Tone. Tone is her friend. You know, she was like, sometimes Roger was making a few good points, you know, to Tone's things, and she was just protecting that. And I don't like that because that's all about that tribalism, that animalism, that whole everything, you know what I mean? Like, again, I would have given Leo Wald more respect if she would have treated Roger Ver with a little bit more respect. We all know that Roger Ver is the biggest piece of shit on the planet, but it doesn't mean that you got to stoop to his fucking level. Don't stoop to his level, all right, at all. I would never stoop to his fucking level. I would just confront him, you know, the way I confront everyone else, and let that be. You know, just like how Tone Vays confronted him. Whatever, like that, you know what I mean? There's no reason, you know. As I remember, like towards the beginning, when Tone was literally, you know, confronting Roger, you know how Roger was getting all uppity and getting in his face a little bit and shit like that, and I thought that was hilarious, because that just showed his true colors to the whole thing. So, anyways, that's my 2 cents on that. I suggest you guys watch it. I thought it was pretty good. There's not much real news today. I mean, there is a little bit of news in the space, but like, in fact, yeah, there is some news that I think we all should be talking about a little bit. I don't know if you guys heard, but I'm trying to remember because I'd see if I can find it on the computer, but the guy that runs OKEx, let me see. Anyway, but the guy that runs OKEx, you know, the guy, I'm trying to find the news article. I should have prepared. I apologize. I just remembered right now. But the guy that owns the OKEx thing or whatever, all these, you know, these major exchanges down in China, you know, he got arrested. And why did he get arrested? You know, he got arrested for, I don't know, some sort of like, what was it? What they're saying, let me see. Where is it? Man, it's funny that this news is not more news. But anyways, look, the point is that they just arrested him with some sort of bogus claim saying that, you know, that he was shilling or selling these coins, that, you know, he was just trying to, you know, steal money from investors and, you know, whatever, you know, one of those ICO shill thingamajiggies. And so the Chinese government officials, you know, brought him in for questioning to see if, you know, he really did steal, or if that other coin that was within the exchange, you know, had anything to do with it, and then he's liable and responsible for all that shit. But look, the way I look at that is like, I have a few friends in China, and I know how things work in China a little bit. And in China, it's a little bit different, you know. It's kind of like here in the sense that, you know, you can buy yourself out of prison. But China's even more blatant, you know. Literally, you can buy yourself out of any kind of interaction. And the fact that he wasn't able to buy himself out of this shows me that they are cracking down, okay, on him, because again, he is the owner, the major guy behind that exchange. That exchange is like the second biggest exchange, right, or one of the biggest exchanges out there. And again, it's all about that control. And I've been talking about this forever, guys. I've told you guys, you know, like eons ago, okay, how, you know, there's gonna be a day when they're gonna start closing down all these exchanges, coming after the people, and don't be surprised if one day you wake up and Coinbase doesn't exist anymore, and so on and so forth. And you know, that was like maybe 6 months ago when I talked about that, and now we've come kind of like full circle. You know, we realize like Coinbase has just become like Facebook or Amazon. Now they're part of the government, they're part of the system. But then other entities that are not trying to be part of the system, you know, they're getting hit hard. So, well, we're watching with the guy from OKEx and what happened to him. You know, again, you know, that, remember I've told you guys over and over and over again, you know, that's most likely going to happen to Roger Ver. That's going to happen to a lot of people in these positions. Anyone that holds any kind of position within any one of these entities, they're going to fucking be, you know, attacked hard. And that's the only thing I got to say about that. I mean, for real, we're watching it. We saw it right there. And the fact that I can't even find the story right now. I'm sure I can find the story. I gotta like dig for it. But I should be this is only something that happened a day or two ago. So there's no, and it's a major fucking story. So there's no reason why it shouldn't be like on the front page still. I'm looking at Cointelegraph here and I can't find it. I don't know why I can't find it. But that's a major fucking story, you know what I mean? And like how no one's really, there we go. See, look, breaking found. See, look at this. It's all the way at the fucking bottom, man. This is like it just broke yesterday, bro. Jesus. So breaking. Founder of crypto exchange OKEx allegedly detained on crypto fraud charges in China. And again, guys, you know, if you know anything about fucking China, you know what I mean? Like, this is not, you know, the fact that they're arresting him, you know, they're arresting him for other reasons. They're trying to get to him for other shit, you know? Let me see. So he should be released by now. Let's see. I mean, I don't know. I haven't heard anything else. I mean, because it says that he should be released within 24 hours. He has not been released. Okay. Oh, okay. There we go. 12 minutes ago, literally. Okay. Bam. Okay. Good. Good thing and again, it's like all the way at the bottom. It's not even in the. It should be a top story. But anyway, OKEx founder Star Zhu released from police questioning denies fraud charges. Yeah. No shit. Because I remember reading the story and how they were, you know, it's like if they go after Elon Musk because, you know, of some fraud charges that he tried to, you know, fuck over 3 individuals that bought Teslas, you know, by overcharging them or under promising, you know, something, and it's like $1,000, you know, some stupid shit like that, which again wouldn't even make any sense. No reason to even fucking bring Elon Musk in for questioning or harass him or anything like that, but they do that because they can, and they're the government and they can do what the fuck they want. So that's the same fucking scenario here, you know, like he really had nothing to do with whatever the fuck happened, but still, as you already know, they can make shit up and they can figure it out, you know what I mean? So, by the way, even though China is the, what is it, the Communist Republic of China and that whole fucking thing, if you really want to look at it, China is capitalist as fuck. And, you know, a little side note here, but, you know, part of like the whole thing I was talking about in the last couple of days with Trump and you know, meaning, you know, the whole trade deal shit, you know, literally, you know, that's one of the things that's on the table, you know, like that, you know, a good majority of the world, but literally the United States is like one of the only powers that can tell China to do this, is telling China, hey, China, you guys need to get that communist fucking thing out of your name. You guys are not communists. You guys do not represent communism. You guys are capitalist as fuck, all right? You guys are a capitalist fucking nation. You guys are more capitalist than us, the United States. And that's really the truth. That's really the truth. So, they you know, don't be surprised that a few years from now, China's just China. And if you really want to look at fascism, you want to look at like a socialist state, that's the United States of America. We're not free here. We're not capitalist. We're not any of that. You know, we're fascist. All right. We are, you know, there's absolutely zero rights here. You know, we're a police state, so on and so forth. And we know this. If you don't know it, do some homework. All right. But anyways, so let's just read the quick article right here. It says, you know, according to multiple local media sources, Zhu, also the CEO of OKEx, so remember, this is the guy that owns OKEx and OKEx, had faced problems at his hotel from a group of investors allegedly linked to the WFEE coin, a blockchain Wi-Fi sharing project they said Zhu held shares in. And again, you know what I mean? Like what? You know what I mean? That doesn't make any, none of this makes any sense as to why they will come after him. Again, what does he do? He owns some fucking shares to this fucking coin that is being shipped. Come on. And again, this is why, you know, Charlie Lee got rid of all his Litecoin, and that this is, if they're coming out after this guy for just holding a few fucking shit coins and have nothing to do with the whole big picture of what he's doing, what do you think they're gonna do to someone like Roger Ver that has all this Bitcoin cash and he's trying to fucking manipulate everyone, and literally it's a Ponzi scheme out in the open? I mean, I don't fucking understand. I mean, I really don't. You know, he's literally lying. He's literally using false advertising, lying to people, lying to investors, lying to customers, constantly, every day, second by second. Every time that you go to Bitcoin.com thinking you're gonna buy Bitcoin and you get Bitcoin Cash, that is literally not only false advertising, but again, there's so many fucking laws, and he is literally breaking right there. And the minute that the government says, hey, we're cracking down on you, bro, Roger Ver is going to a fuck me in the ass prison, literally. All right, the same one that he was in before.
We're not going to white-collar resort prison. No, no, no. We're going to federal pound-me-in-the-ass prison.
I don't want to go to any prison.
All right, maybe they'll put him in another one, you know, so they can fuck him a little harder, all right? So I can fucking learn his lesson. But, I mean, come on, man. And then the fact that he is so oblivious to this, and he thinks that the fact is a lot of people know what's up, and they're kind of like, you see them, you know, scattering and pushing away and moving away from their projects. But whenever, you know, when I see someone like this, you know, Roger Ver doing what he's doing, it's like, bro, let's enjoy this ride. Let's enjoy this fucking, you know, car crash that we're literally witnessing at the moment. You know what I mean? This fucking dumpster fire. You know, we hate this guy so much, and he's gonna get karma. He's gonna get his due sooner than later. All right. Anyways, but yeah. So I thought, honestly, you know, this is a really great story. You know what I mean? Like what's happening with this guy, because, you know, the guy from OKEx, you know, the guy in China, because again, this is only a sign of things to come. All right. Like, you know, they were talking about, you know, yesterday in that debate, you know, they were talking about Dash, they were talking about other cryptos, and if you notice, you know how, I don't know exactly where Dash's headquarters are, but I'm sure that they're not in the U.S., and if they are, I would, you know, I would implore them to get the fuck out and go somewhere else where it's okay for them to run their business, and so on and so forth. You know, when we're watching Eric Voorhees, and you know how he sold his soul to the devil, you know, so that, you know, he can continue using, you know, we can continue using shapeshift, you know, within the U.S. and its borders. I think that's kind of fucked up too, you know what I mean? Because it's like, for, you know, again, I've said it over and over again, you know, what we want Eric Voorhees to do for us, for the community, for crypto in general, is to not comply with rules and regulations. When they tell him, hey, you got to do KYC, then what he does is, like, in fact, what he should have been doing is figuring out a way to get that out of the U.S., okay, and continue running that whole show, so when they fucking ask him, hey, you got to do this or that by a certain date, or you're not going to be able to run in the U.S., and he would tell the U.S., hey, fuck you, and then people will still be using that some way, somehow, through VPNs or this or that or whatever. But since he's only caring about money, or he's only caring about, you know, being a Roger Ver, I don't know what else to say. You know, it's all about ego. It's all about all these other things, and that's why he's doing what he's doing. But again, guys, you know, like I was watching yesterday, Decentralized TV, you know, PETA from Decentralized TV. I love that guy. I fucking love that guy. he was talking literally about, you know, how, you know, like, yeah, one of his, what was it? It was the six best decentralized exchanges. And then he even put out there himself that he's creating his own decentralized exchange. So that's it, man. The writing's on the wall. We already got decentralized exchanges. If they take away our real exchanges away and they start really regulating it and going after whatever, listen, man, if people, you want to use that, pay taxes and be part of that, go for it. Knock yourself out. But a lot of people are not going to be a part of that at all. And we're just going to be, you know, subscribing to the, you know, to these decentralized exchanges, and as they get built and as we get better ones, we're just going to be using these, and that's it, and so on and so forth. And we're always, listen, I'm a hood rat from the street, okay? Right now, everything that is crypto, everything that is, you know, that, remember, we're cypher punks, you know, cyber punks, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And we are the bad guys, and the good guys are the government. The reality is that we're the good guys and they're the bad guys, okay? And what we're trying to do is that we're trying to push humanity forward, and all the bad guys, I mean the good guys, I mean the government is trying to do is put a stop to what we're doing for humanity. Now, the thing is that if you're from the fucking streets and you know anything about the fucking streets or anything about, you know, that part of the world, the other side of the tracks, the reality is that the guys that are the government, the guys that are the police, the guys that are the FBI, CIA, you name it, these motherfuckers, they're always playing catch up. Always motherfucking playing catch up. All right? That's all they're fucking doing. And they're never ahead of the game. Whenever you think that they're ahead of the game, listen, you know, the guys on the street are already 10 times ahead of them. All right? They just are. And so, all of us here, we're on the street. They're gonna catch up to us. By the time that they catch up to us, we're already somewhere over here. And so on and so forth and so whatever. So as they shut down all of these exchanges, by the time that all of them are shut down or unusable, it doesn't matter. We would have already built all of these decentralized exchanges and so on and so forth and blah, 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 blah. All right? And that's it, guys. You know, we're living in a beautiful fucking time. The economy's about to fucking tank. The world is about to fucking get thrown into a fucking giant whirlwind of things. You know, speaking of fucking whirlwinds and hurricanes, I mean, real quick. Speaking of fucking, you know, whirlwinds and fucking hurricanes and all that bullshit, you know, again, you know, like if you guys subscribe to the whole thing with HAARP and that whole situation and weather manipulation and so on and so forth, you already know full well that, you know, I mean, again, you can just go to fucking Zero Hedge real quick, and like one of the top stories is, you know, Hurricane Florence is headed straight for the nuclear power plants. Like, seriously, strongest fucking hurricane that we've seen. By the way, remember, I'm from Miami. Hurricanes, we see them every year, the whole thing. And this is a fucking insane of a fucking hurricane. We got all these other things behind. Anyway, and it's going straight, direct hit towards a fucking nuclear power plant or an area with nuclear power plants. It's like, come on, man. Come on, man. You know, I don't want to fucking hear it anymore. You know, like, I don't care. If people out there want to call me crazy, conspiracy theory guy, blah, tinfoil hat, do whatever the fuck you want. But it's like, come on, man. Like, how many more of these fucking things do we need to fucking, confront, have them smack us across the face until we fucking realize what's really fucking going on here?
They are located in Gakona, Alaska. The project is called HAARP.
HAARP is the High Frequency Active Auroral Research Project, originally a joint effort of the Air Force and Navy in cooperation with a number of academic institutions.
It is today the world's largest radio broadcasting station, but it's not designed to broadcast for human ears. It uses unique patented ability to focus the energy coming out of the antenna field and injects that energy into a spot at the very top of the atmosphere in a region called the ionosphere.
HAARP is comprised of 180 antennas, approximately 72 feet tall, linked together to function as one giant steerable antenna. Steerable because it can aim millions of watts of ELF waves into one tiny patch of the atmosphere.
The amount of energy we're talking about here is 3.6 million watts. To give you an idea of what that is, the largest legal AM radio station in North America is 50,000 watts. HAARP is 72,000 50,000 watt radio stations injecting their entire output into a spot that's about 12 miles across by about 2.5 miles deep by about 90 miles up.
This is where HAARP is pointing. It's an area located roughly 300 miles from Anchorage. The U.S. military says HAARP is merely being used to study the physical and electrical properties and behavior of the ionosphere for both civilian and defense purposes. But another theory has surfaced. The intense energy being beamed into the sky by HAARP is actually heating up the atmosphere, causing weather changes.
HAARP is being used for weather modification. The military's own record proves it. They've admitted it within their own documents, and yet they still deny it to the public.
Like if these fucking, if just this one hurricane goes and hits a direct hit within these power plants, you know, all of a sudden the east coast of the United States is fucking Fukushima times 10, and so on and so forth. It's like, I don't even know what to tell you guys. I don't know what to fucking tell you guys, you know what I mean? I mean, if you guys know what happened with Fukushima, you know, that was like literally purposely done on purpose, you know, to have the whole fucking thing fail, become a nuclear waste zone, and so on and so forth, pollute the fucking oceans. What the fucking thing is they're trying to do with this now? It's the same thing. And it's just, who knows, man? Who knows? Maybe these guys are just really, really good guys, and we just don't understand what they're doing. There's probably like a few krakens out there, no pun intended, a few krakens out there in the ocean, you know, a bunch of giant squids, and you know, the government is just trying to protect us, and so they're just polluting the oceans with a lot of nuclear waste in order to kill them, because that's the best way to kill them, you know, right? I don't know if you look. I'm rolling my eyes so fucking far back in my head, like I gotta, you know, snap them back in there. Sorry, jeez. Anyways, so I think that's it. I think we're gonna end it there. I think I went off for a little tangent there. I gotta edit this video. I got a meeting at 3 o'clock. I got a lot of shit to do. Doing all my artsy fartsy shit out here, you know, it's already starting to pick up. So happy, so grateful for everything, not just my life and everything I'm doing, but for you guys. You guys are fucking amazing. I love you guys to death. You guys are the best. And oh, let's talk some Jose news. Beep, 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 beep. All right, so last night I did my first Twitch beta live broadcast thingamajiggy. I want to give a shout out to Don, to Outlaw, to, I forgot who else. Jelena was there. I forgot who else showed up. A few of you guys showed up. You know, we had a little fun, so on and so forth. I was gonna upload it this morning, but I was like, you know what? No, not really, because it was just way too all over the place. I was just doing a lot of testing on, you know, testes 1, 2, 3. You know, on the microphone. It was a bunch of boring, stupid shit. I was gonna do an episode tonight that I was gonna kind of like upload, you know, blah blah blah. But again, I got a meeting, I got a lot of shit to do tonight. But tomorrow will be the first day of live broadcasting. We're back, and we're back on Twitch. If you guys want to subscribe to my channel and get all the notifications for when I go live, you know, etc., etc., click on the link in the bottom. I got a link to my Twitch channel. Get on Twitch, subscribe to my channel, be a part of that community. Now, what is Twitch? For anyone that doesn't know Twitch, Twitch is just a gamer's version of YouTube. Alright, so you know how gamers, you know, play games and people watch them and shit like that? Well, it's the same thing, you know what I mean? It's just like the same kind of platform as YouTube. It's only for gamers, but other people use it to live stream and shit like that, like I do. So, all you gotta do is, you know, if you're on your phone, if you got a phone, just like you have the YouTube app, then just download the Twitch app. All right, so you can watch me on your phone. Or you can just, on your desktop, you know, you can literally, they also have a Twitch app, or you can just go to twitch.com or just click on the link, and just like you're going on your YouTube and watching me on a web page, you get to watch me on a web page, you know, the Twitch site. All right, and so what we're gonna do is that, because I got like a schedule coming up, meaning not schedule. I want to put myself on a schedule. So Monday through Friday, I'm doing my regular shows. Saturday, I'm taking the day off. Sunday, I'm doing a weekend review. All right, I'm gonna post it sometime in the afternoon, nighttime, but you know, most likely in mid-afternoon, to get you guys ready for the week. And again, you know, every Monday through Friday, we're gonna do a daily show, and then every Thursday night, okay? Every Thursday night for now, we're gonna be doing a live Twitch show, just like we used to do it before, okay? And that's what we're gonna do. And then, if you guys, you know, subscribe to Twitch and you guys are keeping up with me and everything, then what we're gonna be doing is that every whatever the fuck I feel saucy, you know what I mean? So let's just say it's Tuesday night, I'm bored out of my mind, I got nothing to do, and I wanna log on and be on Twitch, bam. I'll give you guys a quick little notification, and I'll just go live. And I'll probably I'll record it and I'll upload it the next day. So again, we might be going live, you know, throughout the week at nighttime, you know, just for fun, craps and giggles, you know, doing my live show like you guys love. But for sure, every Thursday night, we're gonna do, you know, questions and answers, having fun, getting together, doing the whole thing like we used to, okay? And that's it. And I got a bunch of videos, you know, that I got, you know, I'm working on. I'm gonna start working, you know, I'm gonna start working on and coming out with, you know, talking about, you know, near zero marginal cost, talking about the future, talking about, you know, the implications of what's going on with, you know, the real implications of cryptocurrency, currency, and all this other shit for us. And a bunch of other videos, a Spanish one that I wanted to make, my artsy fartsy videos, my regular vlogs, so on and so forth. This weekend is Mexican Independence Weekend Day, you know, like the 4th of July, but for Mexico, 15th of September. So yeah, Mexico's a Virgo like me and like some of you guys. All right, so we're gonna be doing that, okay? And it's gonna be pretty awesome. Sorry. Blech. So we're gonna be doing that. And so this weekend I'm gonna go out with my camera, shoot some stuff, have some fun, and then give you guys one of my regular vlogs like I used to, like I like to do and stuff like that. So, all right, enough about me, enough Jose talk. I'm gonna end it here. Thanks again for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please share. Please keep sharing the knowledge. Share this knowledge. Share the video if you want, but just share the knowledge, all right? Share more than anything else. I want to give a shout out to all my patrons, shout out to all you guys donating stuff. I know times are rough out there, but again, give you guys a humongous shout out. I love you guys. I can't do it without you guys, and I do it for you guys more than anything else because I love you guys, all right? And you guys love me, and we're all one big happy family, right? And that's it. All right, guys, so happy hump day. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna try and upload this as soon as possible. I only got a few hours to get this out because I got shit to do. And that's it, all right? It's beautiful. It's a beautiful morning. All right, peace out, guys. Thanks again for watching. See you guys mañana. Remember, we got going live tomorrow night as well, so I'm talking about it again in tomorrow's episode, all right? Peace out. Guys, do you have your Waves wallet yet? If you don't, get it now. Go and download your Waves wallet, all right? As soon as you download your Waves wallet, I need you to do me a favor and send me your Waves address, all right? Why? Well, because we're gonna have a daily competition or a daily prize giveaway of 1,000 Jose coins. How we're gonna give these coins away? Easy. All you're gonna do is leave a comment below, and after the comment, please leave your Waves address. See, up top left, there's your address. All right, everyone's gonna have a different address, so just leave a comment and then leave an address, and then I will pick someone randomly every single day. Guys, thanks again for watching. I really love you guys. You guys are amazing. Just want to give a quick shout out to all my patrons out there. You guys know who you are. Keep them coming. That's right. We're gonna do this together. All right. Can't do it without you. All right. Now let's see if we can breeze right through this. We got a lot to cover. I want to give a quick shout out to the Crypto Outfitter. These are, you know, some of my sponsors and so on and so forth. Check out the Crypto Outfitter to get all your crypto clothes, crypto wares, you know, meaning anything from coffee to, you know, phone cases, stickers, you know, hoodies, all kinds of things, okay? Check them out. We got a link at the bottom for discounts and all that good stuff. Also, got Irwin's Coffee. This guy, not only does he provide amazing gourmet coffee, but he roasts his own beans and then he sells it for crypto. So if you want to buy coffee with crypto way before Starbucks, check it out, guys. He has your stuff. We also got streammaster.biz. Again, we have the best media player investment out there. You know, you can stream sports, you know, stream shows, movies, much more. Check out the website. Check out the link at the bottom of the video so you can get all the information on them. Also, we got bitblaster.io, and we got, you know, these guys over here are freaking awesome. You guys have to check out the website. You got a full website here, you know, with all your crypto needs taken care of. We have, you know, all the charts. We got news. We got tweets. We got a chat room. We got a video player that's always playing videos.
And
look at that.
Yeah. And then he's like, I don't trust you, man. I'm gonna talk to you.
So we got Ivan on Tech, you know, interviewing Richard Hart at the moment. And then, you know, we got a bunch of static videos. You know, I'm here as well. You guys can watch my video while you guys are browsing the site, checking all your stuff out, so on and so forth. Many, many more links. It's a one-stop shop all for all your crypto needs. Again, everything you want, anything you could ever want right here and need. Just check them out.
First link I can find.
Look at this, amazing stuff. And then, you know, we're going to bring up Twitch for a minute, because since I can't do any live streams or live shows on YouTube anymore, I'm going to see if I can start doing it on Twitch, all right? So still trying to figure out where I'm going to be doing my videos, but again, most likely they're going to be on Twitch, all right? So once a week, we're going to still do our live shows, probably on the weekend, you know, so we can all gather, chat, have a great time just like we used to, and so on and so forth. And last but not least, please don't forget to please like, please subscribe, please share, please hit the little bell icon and all that good stuff, all right? And yeah, come check me out, all right? I'm always here. Love you guys. Thanks again for watching. Peace, love, prosperity, and again, don't forget to always share the knowledge, all right? Peace out, guys. See you mañana.